Good evening, guys. I want to share with you the craziest opportunity in technology in a lifetime. There are going to be millionaires and billionaires and even trillionaires made here in the next decade, and I want to show you how that's going to work. Boy, this is really just amazing, and I'm glad I'm seeing this in my lifetime. The ability to be able to make as much money or even more as the startup of the internet. Good to get under this umbrella. It's starting to rain here. But now, in this current modern time. So let me take you guys back to 1992. That's when I started my company, one of the first .coms, PCLaptops.com. It's still there. And, a lot of people were really doubting the internet. And I remember speaking in Las Vegas at Comdex to a small group of about 75 people about the internet was going to be the thing. And everybody said it was a scam and they were skeptical and all those kind of things. But I said, guys, you're going to miss the boat. The internet is going to be the next big thing. Boy, we're getting a lot of rain here. Good thing I have this awesome umbrella. Okay, back to the story. So I got everybody interested in the internet at this Las Vegas thing that was in that room. They seemed to get really stoked. And they're asking, which companies do you think will be the leader in the internet? And I said, Microsoft, I think, has a compelling feature. There's a small company named Apple, which is making cool hardware, and I think they're going to really embrace it. Going into the late 90s, Amazon was one of the infrastructure pieces of that. And Microsoft and Amazon, I don't know if you know, but host a massive amount of the data on the internet because Amazon owns AWS, Google that, Amazon Web Services, and Microsoft owns Azure. So we're sitting right now at the precipice of this same technology, but in a different way. It's called blockchain, it's called AI, and it's called quantum computing, and it's all happening at the same time. Now, right now, the stock market and the NASDAQ, a lot of those are reaching all-time highs. There's so much money sidelined right now, and institutional investors are just getting interested into crypto. Here's a crazy thing. NVIDIA right now is over $4 trillion right now, which is larger than all of blockchain crypto put together. One company. This is how small crypto is. So if we were to go back in time, I'd say we're sitting in 2001, 2002 on getting involved with the internet. Imagine you had gotten involved with some of these companies I just mentioned back in 2001, right? But you're sitting in the opportunity now. Now, I know people are going to go crazy. Once Bitcoin hits $1 million, they're like, oh, maybe I should buy some Bitcoin, just like people now are like, maybe I should buy some Apple. And of course, maybe it could still go up from there, but why not put a little bit in to blockchain while it's early? And this applied to like Meta for Facebook. I mean, imagine 2008, 9, 10, when the IPO for them just started, people were like, man, this is garbage. No one's going to buy this stuff. And look what happened. Look at Uber. Look at all these amazing breakthroughs. And you're sitting in it right now. So how should you invest? Look, this is not financial advice, but if anything, you should treat crypto like a stock position. So you pick 5 great cryptos. It could be as simple as Bitcoin, and you could look into the other ones if you want. But if anything, maybe get started with Bitcoin, open a Coinbase account, set up the security using Google Authenticator, and dollar cost average monthly. Continue to invest. I was speaking with one of the executive vice presidents of a major bank today, and he's like, dude, I should have bought Bitcoin when you were talking about it when it was like $1,200. And man, I wouldn't have to be working today. Good friend of mine, he's probably watching this video. But he's like, so is it too late? And I'm like, no, man. And this particular gentleman manages over $1 billion in assets. But what's crazy, our Ugly Unicorn Crypto Hedge Fund 1, which we launched in 22, is full. So we launched Ugly Unicorn Hedge Fund 2 now, and we're accepting new investors. But here's the catch. You need to be an accredited investor with a net worth of $1 million or more. The minimum entry is $100,000. So if you want to invest that and you want me and Bridger Pennington to manage your money, we can do that for you. If you're not in that realm yet, you could be if you grow your investments correctly. And that's why you want to watch my videos, so you can get involved. Now, here's the thing. First things first, go set up a Coinbase account if you don't have it right now. Make sure you set up Google Authenticator. pick whatever you want. Let's say it's Bitcoin and you choose that. Again, I'm not telling you to buy that, but let's say you choose that. And you can set it so to automatically invest $50 a month, $100, $200, $1,000, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, now if you own a basket of stocks already, let's say you have 20 positions in all these different companies. Apple maybe is one of them. Amazon's maybe one of them. Maybe Tesla's one of them. Again, treat Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever you're buying, as one of those stock positions. Now, Bitcoin's already ran up a lot. And do I love Bitcoin? I sure do love Bitcoin. But I think the big money, at least for myself, and if we're following the last 4 big crypto cycles, is typically going to be not just in Bitcoin. It's going to be in mid and small cap tokens. Now, I can't tell you as a hedge fund manager which exact tokens to buy, but I can give you clues. Here's an interesting clue. California digitized over 40 million car titles on a blockchain called Avalanche, AVAX. Now, I'm not saying buy Avalanche, but it would be amazing if other states followed California because it works for California. You see, crypto is just software. It's simply just software. Now, these meme coins, they're probably 99.9999% are going to go to zero. There are so many more projects right now than in the last cycle, and most are going to go to zero. But you also may want to follow the president. When he posts that he is trying to make certain cryptos tax exempt, your little antenna may go up. If the president controls or indirectly or directly owns hundreds of millions of dollars of a certain type of crypto, your antennas should go up. If Congress is buying massive amounts of crypto personally, your antennas should go up. It's not that hard. So go into ChatGPT and type, what crypto does the president own? What crypto do the majority of Congress and people who can influence crypto in the government own? It's going to give you a list. And maybe you ask it, what is the top 3 safest ones that I could buy with the least amount of risk? And again, AI will give you some recommendations. Now, it's not always correct, but it's going to give you a pretty darn good idea of what those politicians hold. And those who make the laws can influence the positions. Are you guys following me? This is the same thing back in the day with the early internet. I was just watching what a lot of politicians were buying. If they can influence the law, they can influence. Imagine some of the top cryptos being capital gains tax exempt free. I mean, it was tax free. Can you imagine? I mean, when you do short-term capital gains, that's over 40%. Long-term capital gains are over 20%. If they were able to make them tax-free, how much money would flow into that? How many institutions, large institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and all these big institutions will pile trillions of dollars in that? How many sovereign wealth funds will do that? If our government starts to accumulate certain cryptos in its treasury, do you think China and Russia will start to accumulate those same cryptos? Of course, it's just like gold, right? Guys, this is so obvious and the writing's on the wall. So if you're sleeping on this, you're crazy. Okay, I hope this has helped you. I haven't posted in 5 days, not because I'm lazy on social media. It's because I've been heads down training my teams. We got the second fund launched, Ugly Unicorn Fund 2. If you're interested in that and you're accredited and can do 100,000 plus, direct message me. If you're a home gamer, please just watch my videos. There's no subscription. There's no course. I don't need you to give me money. But what I do need for you to do is share this video so we can help educate people. I'll be posting more free videos on security and maybe some of the projects out there that are phenomenal that you may want to look at as a project. Not saying you should invest, but look at the actual inner workings of the blockchain software, which it is, and you can make your own decision from there. So how do you want to pay for this course? Look, comment, share, like this. Share this on your feed right now so we can educate more people. That's how you pay me back, and it's good karma to help other people. All right, guys, I love you to death. You have an awesome week, and get executing. And if you're going to just do anything, open some sort of Coinbase account or whatever you want to do now and get involved. Now, if you don't even want to open a Coinbase account, if you have a brokerage account like Fidelity, you can look in BlackRock or Fidelity's ETF, where you can buy Bitcoin or Ethereum with their ETF. Look at that, research that, and if you feel like it's right for you, maybe get some. Share this video, guys. I love you.